Hey guys, welcome to some more rules. Today we're on the map Handshake over the Elbe. This is gonna be the next replay R.U.S.E sent me, so thanks to him a lot for this one. Yeah, so let's see what the Jackson Green clans got today. So R.U.S.E playing together with randoms against randoms, I would say. Yeah, let's check out the teams. R.U.S.E playing as a German. In the front, there's a Russian, first noob at the village. Good decision to play Russian here in the front because you can work a lot with the barracks, secure the city, do some sneaky stuff around the sides or stuff like that. Also maybe support here. Yeah, I think the good decision to be Russian here. On the right side we got Flui as American. Back here, Team Red, we got Les Erval as a American. In the middle we got Blitzkrieg Brob as a Russian. And in the back we got Gruffy also as a Russian. Yeah, so we got two Russians in the front. Good decision, yeah. So let's just kick it off. Okay, so what are they doing rules-wise? We got a camouflage net over here. Camouflage blitz over here. Blitz in the front here. Okay, nothing special. And camouflage also. I would say, let's look at what they're building here. Okay, so R.U.S.E is getting 1-2 supply depots and the airfield. Why not? He can be the air guy, especially because there's a barracks here from probably his Russian ally in the middle, because he's getting 2 supply depots, a research barracks here, another barracks in the front, and the barracks to R.U.S.E. I think cool team play from him. I don't know if they're chatting or stuff, because they probably are random people, but maybe he's smart and sees R.U.S.E is getting an airfield, so if he pumps infantry anyway, just put a $10 barracks to your ally to secure him on the ground a little bit. On the right side, the Americans getting 1, 2, 3 supply depots, armor base in the front, also a barracks in the front. Okay, good decision for him too. What's Team Red doing? On the right side, Les Erval is getting 1, 2 supply depots, a barracks here. Okay, 3 supply depots. He's putting an AT base, AT bunker in the front somewhere. He's putting it here, and also he's putting a barracks to the front. Why not? He's got an AT bunker in case the tanks comes too early, in case the tanks come too close, and early game tanks are going to be ass kicked by this bunker. And if you got meat shield infantry in the front, why not? Okay. And what is the middle Russian doing? So he's getting 1 supply depot, 2 barracks. Okay, barracks, right decision, I had to say. Back here, the Russian is getting a lot of supply depots. 1, 2, 3, 4 supply depots. So he's going to be the money maker for now. Little risky, I would say, because not much in the front happening here, and you always want to have something here in the front fast, especially some recon in case some trucks are coming by. Okay, so let's just keep it rolling. Yeah, so now, as usual, the first recons are coming out, because this is probably the most important thing in the game you need. Here comes some light American infantry just to sneak it by, maybe to stop some trucks that are coming close. Here comes some probably, yeah, Guardia research right away, also Guardia here. Yeah, so this is what I expected. The middle battles are going to be for the cities first with infantry, effective and cheap units. Over here, Les Erval is pumping out some recons too to see what's coming by. Also, he researched the Rangers too, nice job. And also he's pumping up his AT bunker, I think, closer and closer. So R.U.S.E starting off with some light bombers. Pretty good decision, I have to say, because he sees, yeah, his ally is going to support him here on the ground a little bit. And then he can use his planes and get light bombers. Why not? Work on the buildings fast, yeah. And because these infantry guys with fanaticism took down all of the green infantry, he's starting to make them a little less. Keep them small in numbers. Yeah. Yeah, okay, now the AT bunker built up and sniped away the recon right away. But luckily, R.U.S.E has the infantry guy here supporting him on the ground, that's why he can focus on his planes. Yeah, and the German airfield, I like it. It's pretty good in the early game, you can get all kinds of planes. Not that expensive. And now he's using fighters and bombers to take down infantry here and everything. Back here comes some, yeah, light infantry he hasn't researched yet. Pumping out a recon still, good idea. Here comes the AA base. Over here we've got some AA bunkers. Okay, 1 or 2 is good, I think. I think it's cool to put them here and here to just support your infantry while you're attacking sometime. Shoot from a distance, maybe shoot at buildings and stuff like that. So I think 2 is a good number, but not more. Yeah, okay, Herbu is just, yeah, good idea I think to go on the barracks. Take that down first, so we can't produce any more later. The Russians taking down the AT base, AT bunker with his infantry because they can't shoot back. I know Herbu is shooting on some infantry also. What's this stuff? Really? Okay, sneaky stuff. The American, he built the armor base right inside the base of the Russians here. And that's what I meant. See, this truck is not allowed to get through. There should have been recon here a lot faster. The Russian just could have put a barracks here and did some stuff, but he stayed back. Okay, so now we got the... Yeah, Herbu's managing the stuff over here together with his Russian ground guy. And here the American, nice research, he got some chappies up, pumping him right inside the base of the enemies. Also comes some infantry from here. And chappies are... Yeah, see? He even built another artillery bunker. And he even built the expensive one. Yeah, he built the one for 50 bucks. This one I wouldn't build, definitely not. And now he doesn't have that much money to defend against tanks. Sure, because everything's so tight back here, he can surround the tanks with his infantry. But still, not allowed to happen. Okay, Herbu's got the Ju-87 also on the field now. Nice job, but the Russian took over the armor base. That was a good decision. But still, there are 3 chappies left with a little recon. Okay, over here, and the barracks is still standing. But I think Herbu's gonna arm it, is gonna shoot at it now. Yeah, nice job. And the rest, the Russian can do over here. So now Herbu's gonna immediately work on this stuff here with his bombers. While his allies in there with some recons to see buildings anyway. Yeah, but now the infantry is coming very close with their bazookas, with Blitz. Okay, so now Les Herval got himself some M16s. That's gonna be a good support for him, cause the air is very annoying for him at the moment. Yeah, but the Americans snuck a recon back here, and he can see everything that's happening now. Okay, what's Herbu doing? Ah, he's getting next supply depot. Yeah, good decision. Never forget to get the supply depots. Okay, in the meanwhile there's lots of AA guns coming out. That's gonna stop Herbu from bombing in a very... yeah, now they're starting to shoot, which means, okay, Herbu can't do much with his planes over here anymore now. Here he's taking away some recon with his Ju-87, why not? Yeah, Herbu does not know yet that there's M16s in the stack, I think. No, he doesn't know yet, which means he's gonna be shot at now, and then he's not gonna be able to work with his planes so easily anymore. Yeah, now he's gonna see, uh-oh, and even more coming from behind. Okay, what's Herbu getting now? This? Another supply depot, okay. Okay, these chappies are still very close inside the base, I have to say. Yeah, okay, definitely now Herbu is gonna have to change his strategy, try to get something else. And I think here it comes. Yes, here it comes. Herbu's getting an armor base now. Good reaction because he's seen lots of M16s shooting back here, and that is an investment, which means the American can't pump huge loads of tanks now, so why not change your strategy? First air, then ground. Okay, chappies are still in the base, and not much the Russians doing against them. Yeah, if you make your infantry good and surround the tanks, you can take them down. Even and especially because it's so close here and everything. Yeah, Herbu's good. Yeah, his planes are gonna die now. There's lots of AA everywhere, but that's good for the other stuff because the enemy had to build so much AA. The ground units are gonna be more powerful, like tanks and stuff like that. Yeah, the chappies are still doing are still doing damage, but they're gonna be attacked heavily now because Blitz and Fanatism is very dangerous, and the bazookas from the Guardia is pretty strong. Yeah, I think he's trying to surround the tanks now. That's a good idea. Yeah, the first bazookas are hitting their target. Okay, nice. Huibu got himself a second armor base to research faster and pump him out faster. Uh-oh, between the woods. Lots of tanks dying now. Now there's Fanaticism on the infantry again. Uh-oh, okay. Yeah, now the tanks are down. But still, he did some annoying stuff to Team Red a little bit. Okay, this is a good idea. Here comes Tigers now. And, oh, especially now, because the American got himself a priest that cost a lot of money. He's not gonna have that much money to defend against lots of Tigers. And there's 3 coming now. Yeah, oh my god. Look at all these artillery bunkers. I don't know. That's not good to get all of them. Especially the big one. It costs so much money. 50 bucks. For 50 bucks, you can almost get a AA base for 20 bucks and get a Pushka for 40 bucks. It's 10 bucks more, but then you got a building that can produce more and you got a unit that's flexible. Yeah. So the small ones in the early game, why not? But not in the mid game. Okay, so here comes some infantry, but we got some chaffies here to do the job against them. Okay, so Huibu's moving up here with Fanaticism, but we got a big problem. Ah, nice reaction. I think in this case, if you got some meat shield Sherman and the AT bunker, it can maybe save your ass in an emergency situation if you need something fast. But here we got a situation. Huibu's got no recon, and there's infantry in the woods, so he's probably not gonna go so close. They're still in the woods, and now they're gonna shoot, and they're gonna take down the tank. Surprise attack, and now Huibu's gonna move back for sure. So he's dangerous. See, here's a hill, and here's the woods, so it's gonna be a pretty tight place to drive through. You can be surrounded easily. Here comes Ju-87 to support, but there's a few M16s waiting. Okay, this is not smart. The Russian back here got himself a prototype base. He's pumping out a IS-3 so close that the enemy can see it. So now they know, oh, the one guy is getting a prototype base, so we can produce lots of units now. And I even think, yeah, these are all chaffies, but they're gonna kick ass. Gonna take down this IS-3 without a problem. Not even gonna lose one of them. Okay, Boo's trying to sneak along the hill. But this AT bunker is shooting pretty good. And the tanks, if you don't tell them what they yeah, see? Chaffies and this number can take down. Nice job. So here comes the Russian supporting with recon and infantry. But what's this? Okay, nice job. Blitzkrieg Bob in the middle here got himself an airfield, pumping some Sturmovix now to support. That's a good idea, I like that. Because they know Huibu stopped building planes and they don't have no AA at all. What's very dangerous also is the middle Russian hasn't even got one single infantry guy in the middle here. This is just a paradise for the red infantry guys just to go through. He should maybe have some infantry here, guys. Just put 5 of them here in the city or something like that. Yeah, these Shermans are gonna take down the tank easily if they get in shoot range. There's a lot of them. How many are they? 6 Shermans. He's doing a smart thing. He's just moving up and taking down the tank with his little chaffies. See, blinking. Bye bye very soon. Okay, but now comes huge amounts of Sturmovik, and I think they're gonna one-shot these tanks here, but they can't see it. There's no recon. Huibu's just standing here at the outskirts of the base. Not much he can do at the moment. He hasn't got no recon, and the Russians not moving it up. Yeah, over time Huibu's gonna probably have to get his own recon. Sturmoviks. Let's look at this. How much damage does the Sturmovik do? To armor 3, 90%. Do they even have armor 3? No, they have armor too, so normally a Sturmovik should one-shot. Yes, it will. It'll one-shot Chaffee and take it down right away. Yeah, R.U.S.E is just collecting more and more tigers here. The Russian here in the middle got himself an airfield now too, is trying to do something sneaky with an air recon and a bomber, but there's lots of AA in here. This I like. I like attacks with infantry and tanks, pretty strong, and recons in there also. Sturmoviks are being microed pretty good, I think. They're just landing very short to refill their bombs and everything, and then they're attacking right away. Here comes another IS-3 and another one. What's the R.U.S.E building now? Yes. R.U.S.E is building a barracks now because now he's probably thinking, okay, I need some recon of my own to move it the way I want it to. So that's why he's building a barracks. Yeah, these infantry guys got fanaticism, and the Sturmoviks are doing a nice job, taking down lots of Chaffies. And this attack should be stopped then very soon. Nice job. So back here, the American got himself an AT base, and yeah, Sherman in the front as meat shield, followed by Jacksons. Can be pretty effective against tanks, and you can make a huge unit composition with it then. Okay, can the bomber take something nice down now? 2 airfields on the airfield, and they're expensive ones. Sturmoviks, the next one coming. Is it gonna land before it hits? Nice job. Very nice bombing. That was worth its money. Took down 3 Sturmoviks and the airfield. Yeah, now the ground troops are all dead. But still. Yeah, R.U.S.E can't do much unless his barracks builds up soon. The middle guy is making pretty good income for the team, getting some admins. Okay, what's coming here? 3 IS-3. That's not a thing you should underestimate, I would say. Okay, here come some tanks now. I mean, some more tanks and some recons. That's going to be very important. And then R.U.S.E can start off taking down some stuff, maybe. Okay, IS-3, pretty strong tanks, but if you move up lots of infantry with Blitz, they're gonna have to move back. Okay, R.U.S.E is formatting now, and then he's gonna probably do attack pretty soon if the tanks are in a nice line. The Russian in the middle is he's moving up quite lots of units here. Lots of AA first, a recon within there, and lots of infantry. The Russian in the middle, the green guy, has seen it, and he's pumping infantry also. But there's a huge stack, and they've got fanaticism on. See over here, Blitz and fanaticism. Goodbye, tankies. He's gonna probably even take down the IS-2, IS-3. IS-3 get ass kicked by infantry. Yeah, that stuff. I think this guy is probably a newer player. Okay. Fanaticism on. They're gonna kick ass very easy now. And I don't know if the Russian can pump enough then to stop this stuff. He's gonna need fanaticism, very, very important. But he's got camouflage net and something else on probably. And radio silence. Okay, R.U.S.E, nice job. R.U.S.E got himself some infantry. This is gonna be a huge support. Now he's got his tanks in a nice line. Blitz fanaticism. But here comes some Jacksons now. Uh-oh, but this is very dangerous. He's gonna probably take the barracks, and then it's gonna be a big problem. Okay, now we got a problem because the Russian in the middle here has only got 2 barracks left, so he can't produce that fast anymore. And here comes some infantry, and more being produced now. The IS-3 have managed to take down the stuff, but nice job. While the American used his infantry to distract the tanks here, he used the time to research for Pershing. And if he has 4 or 5 of them out, he can take care of himself there, I would say. But the middle is a big problem. That's why, luckily, R.U.S.E is attacking now too. And it's looking pretty good. Using his infantry as a meat shield in the front. And maybe he can even take a barracks. That would be nice. Here in the middle is, as I said before, a big problem. The infantry guys are going to take over everything now. or destroy. I don't know, maybe. But even if they destroy it, it's gonna be a nasty problem for Team Blue. Okay, let's have R.U.S.E out of the game. Strategically, I think I've seen him before, pretty good player. So he's out of the game now because he can't do nothing now anymore. The most important buildings are down. He can't take back his HQ anyway. So strategically, giving up is better so your teammates get the money. And now, nice job. He's taking care of himself. Also sending a recon over here that can shoot at the infantry guys. What they should do now maybe is Huibu just go in here, build a defense up here, and then use your airfield, maybe bomb the stuff here fast, and then all that's left is this back here. And maybe the American, if he uses his tanks wisely, he can move up more and more and just go in here and do damage. Interesting sneaky stuff happening now. Team Red still leading with points, but unit-wise we got pretty strong ones on the field here, Pershings and Tigers. But we shouldn't forget these Stumoviks that are probably shooting at Huibu's units all the time. Huibu took the HQ. What's he building now? Building a supply depot, okay. Yeah, nice job. Very nice job. So, that's what I said, Huibu's going in here now. And the American is also, very good decision. Huibu's starting to bomb some stuff with his bombers. But the Sturmoviks are a big problem. He's getting some fighters now. They can take care of the Sturmoviks because they're taking down his Tigers now. That's the good thing that both guys attacked at the same time, because it's just the number of units that are gonna do the difference, because the Sturmoviks can't take them both down. And that means he's gonna get pretty close to the enemy and he's gonna probably take down the prototype base too. Okay, Huibu's aiming at the barracks now, I think. Ah! Here comes lots of infantry, I forgot. He had the barracks over here. And together with a little Chaffee and Huibu's help, they can maybe take back the stuff. Very nice job. And now also, yeah, Blitzkrieg Bob knows it's over now, because Huibu's very close. The American is going very close to the Russian back here. Okay. I think pretty cool game in the end. Sneaky stuff happening. Yeah, Russian took back his stuff, moving up, but there's one sneaky Russian guy back here left. Yeah, the Americans inside the base got some recon and some Pershings, enough to do the job. Okay, yeah, I enjoyed this one, I have to say. I hope you did too. Thanks to everybody in the game. And then I would say, see you next time. Bye bye.